daughter both commented how quiet the cabin is. And I only point that out because we own the electric vehicle, and that electric vehicle is not as quiet and serene as this. What really impressed me about this Prologue are the perks that come along with purchasing. So Honda offers its buyers 3 options. There's an A, B, and a C when you take delivery of your new Prologue. Option A, you can opt for a home charging station. The value of that Honda covers. Along with that comes a $500 installation credit. Option B is a portable charger that has level 1 and level 2 adapters. You actually get a $250 home credit for having an outlet charged for that level 2 charger, as well as $300 credit for EVgo and a 60 kilowatt hour credit from Electrify America. Then there's option C. If you don't have any place that you could actually use a home charger or the portable charger, you can then opt for a $750 EVgo credit along with a 60 kilowatt hour credit from Electrify America. If I were going to buy a Prologue, I would choose option B. You can use that $250 credit that Honda offers you, have the electrician install a level 2 240 volt outlet, one similar to the one that goes with your gas dryer in your home. Generally speaking, when we talk about electric vehicles, the number that comes up most of the time is 300 miles. On this Prologue, after overnight charging to 100%, we had about 285 miles of range indicated here on the instrument cluster. What you actually need is about 100 miles a day that you can count on. And if you're looking at close to 300 miles of range, this Prologue definitely fits that bill. That's not all the practicality there is to the Honda Prologue. As you can see here, there's also a shelf. I have things here for notes or have you to work on. Just below here, there's a complete pass-through, large enough for a woman's bag or maybe even a kid's backpack. There's center console. As you can see, I carried a whole gallon of tea in here to take to my dad when he was on a afternoon lunch outing. So there's plenty of room for what you need in here. Wireless charger, and while it's a little bit wide, it does fit my iPhone 14, but it slides around and it doesn't always charge consistently. And for those of you with growing families, this Prologue is a good in-between vehicle. While there is no third row, the second row has plenty of leg room for growing teens. You have USB-C fast charging ports back there, AC vents, as well as a 120 volt outlet for plugging up gaming devices or maybe computers to get homework done on your way to school. This panoramic roof adds a lot of light in, and for you busy families on the go, no need to worry about that either. You have a power rear lift gate. There's good storage room behind the second rows, and those second row seats do fold flat into the floor, so you can get extra odd size items in there. And it's a 60-40 split, so if you need to carry kids along on one side and some odd shaped item on the other, you can get that handle too. While technology is abounding in this vehicle, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Google Assistant, Honda also kept true to its consumer-facing experiences. We have heated seats for both front seat passengers and air conditioned seats. And the air conditioned seats work with the automatic climate control. And if you and your significant other don't share the same temperature desires, you have dual climate controls so that each of you can choose your own comfort settings. Oh, and did I mention it even has a heated steering wheel? The button's right here. Keep your hands warm when it gets cold outside. The interior of the Prologue is nicely appointed. Honda has put just enough of the upscale features in here to make you feel like you're getting your money's worth, but they didn't overload it like some of the Korean brands with all the extra fluff inside. Keep the money on reliability and efficiency, and I'll worry about keeping myself comfortable on the interior. Well, all those features and benefits are great, but what's the Prologue like to drive as a daily driver? For anyone who has a traditional 30-mile commute like we do here in the U.S., or for small families that have young children who are involved in a lot of extracurricular activities, this Prologue is easy to drive around town. It's very comfortable in the front and back seats, and there's good storage all around. And for you adventurous families who have no problem planning out your road trips in advance, with the connection to EVgo and Electrify America, this Prologue can actually work for a family road trip. It's quiet, comfortable, good space, and there's enough technology to get you there and back without the kids fighting along the journey. This Prologue could fit into any family's journey. Remember, opt for that level 2 N1 portable charger. That way you can get the best of both worlds for your road trips. Until next week, I'm Daryl Killian for the Auto Insider.